What's up, family? Man, I want to have a heart to heart with you guys today. There's a passage of scripture that's always intrigued me, even going back to being a child. And it's a passage I believe Paul's talking. He says something to the effect of, I become all things to all people, that I might by all means save some. And even as a kid, I was always just tripping on that. It's like, man, what the heck was he talking about? And blah, 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 blah. And I would hear some of the adults talking, and they were talking about the appearance of the hypocrisy of Paul. Stay with me. And they were saying it had come across as, man, you're a hypocrite because with this group of people, you're this way. With this group of people, you're this way. And with this group of people, you're this way. And with another group of people, it appeared that you're totally different. And that it comes across as you've been a hypocrite. And I was tripping off that as a kid because I was like, man, that's crazy and blah, blah, blah. And as I got a little older and started studying on my own, it's like, okay, God, man, I need to know who the heck I am. You know what I mean? Why am I this way with certain people? Why with certain people can I laugh and chop it up, play spades and bid whiz and pinochle and bones and just all this other stuff? Man, get loud, drink, and just, man, we just going in, just clowning and having fun. Got the music turned up. Man, we just living life. And then the other groups of people, man, I'm deep and I love philosophy and I love talking about the deep things of the mind. Man, with other people, I love talking about stars. I love talking about the astronomy. I love the different things of nature. You know what I mean? And another group of people, man, I'm a totally different way. Man, we talk about sports. We could talk about the Raiders and the Lakers and San Francisco Giants. And man, we'll do it. Man, no matter what it is, I could chop it up with anybody and everybody. But with certain people, I can only chop it up with this, with this topic. I can't chop it up about everything with everybody. And God had to show me, Elijah, you're all of these things. All of these things are who you are. So many of you, so many of us, we don't really know who we are. And so we think we have to put ourselves in a box. I'm this way, I'm this way, I'm this way. But nah, I'm all of those things, but I'm also loving. I'm compassion, giving, nurturing. I'm a teacher. I'm a counselor. I'm a mentor. But I love fighting. When I mean fight, I love kung fu. I love studying war. I love watching combat. Why? Because we're all of those things. We're all of those things. So many people talk about, man, love, 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 love. Man, because I love you. Man, because I love you and because I love my family and my loved ones, my community, my country, my whatever. I'll do anything and everything by any means necessary to protect and defend them. Don't get it twisted. There's so many people, man, and I don't know if it goes back to the hippie era where everybody's just, oh, let's just get along and just love and happiness, and let's just smoke some weed and da-da-da-da and take some shrooms and da-da-da-da. Everything's nice and lovely, da-da-da-da, and nobody's going to do anything to protect anybody. It is what it is. I'm not that way. I'm not that way at all. Man, I'm so many different facets, you know what I mean? There's so many different facets of who I am. Just because you see me right here and I'm always going in, just man, I'm not always intense. Man, I love letting my hair down and chopping it up with people that I like and people that I'm comfortable with, people that I know that I can just let my hair down and I can just be myself. I can let my hair down and we can clown and chop it up and talk about life. But other people, man, we're talking about working out. Other people, we're talking about the Lakers. We're talking about politics. We're talking about what's going on in the freaking stupid hip-hop community. Or the rap industry, whatever the stupid crap is now. We're talking about all that stuff. Why? Because you got to be able to reach people wherever they're at. Don't get so fixated. Oh man, I'm a chosen one. I'm deep. I got my third eye open, and all this other stupid shit. You can't reach nobody because you so super spiritual. You can't reach nobody because you stupid. I'm stuck on stupid religious shit. You know what I mean? You get so high and mighty, you can't talk to nobody about anything other than the Bible. Don't get so high and mighty, you can't talk to nobody unless you're talking to them about their chakras, unless you're talking to them about their emotional issues, their emotional needs. You want to chop it up about meditating. You want to chop it up about crystals. You want to chop it up about sage and all this other stuff. That stuff is great. I rock all of that stuff. But I'm more than that. Everybody ain't there. Everybody don't have that perspective. Can you still reach them? Can you still make a difference in their life? Can you take your mask of spirituality off and be a loving human being? Can you take your mask off of being saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, water baptized, and get down with the common people? And just chop it up with the common people. See, so many of us, we get so indignant and upright, you know what I mean? Just arrogant and just narcissistic and this stupid ass shit. We ain't no fucking earthly good. We don't walk around. I don't walk around no fucking Bible. And it's a trip because you get all these people and they're so uppity and just It's like, man, calm the fuck down. Fucking fart, exhale, do whatever you gotta do, let the shit go. You're a fucking human being still. Can you reach the other people? Can you reach the people that ain't on your fucking level and so you think? Can you be like Jesus? I'm about to piss some people off right here. Jesus didn't give a fuck about all that super religious bullshit. Jesus was able to go into the temple and chop it up with them about the laws. Jesus was able to go into the temple and chop it up with them about the scriptures. Jesus was also able to go hang out with the drunks. Jesus also would sit down with the common people and laugh and talk to life and just chopped it up with them. You see, and that pissed people off. That pissed the religious folks off. Oh, who's he? He's hanging out with the drunkards. And see, that's how religious folk get. That's how super spiritual folk get. Oh, I can't hang out with them type of people. Or I can't have those type of conversations. Oh, I'm too good for that. I'm too spiritual for that. Man, my energy is too high for that. No, you're fucking ignorant and you're stuck on stupid and you don't realize it yet. Grow up. Take your mask off. It's okay. It's okay to let people see you laughing. It's okay to let people see you hurt. It's okay to let people see, man, I'm going through it too. It's okay to let people, man, I'm interested in the Lakers too. I'm interested in whatever team you like too. I'm interested in this arts and crafts. I'm interested in this over here. I'm interested in this over here. That's okay. The problem becomes when we get so fixated on chasing the money. The problem comes when we get so fixated on getting our queen, our king, that we can't do anything else. We ain't got time to do with our emotional state. We ain't got time to do with our growth and development. Don't get so fucking fixated on growth and development, your ass can't fucking live. Don't get so fucking fixated on growth and development and being spiritual and being a beacon of hope and love and all this other shit that your ass can't fucking take a vacation. Your ass can't take your wife, your queen, your kids out and just enjoy your fucking self. You can't sit down at a dinner table and laugh and have fun. You can't sit out with your homies and just chop it up. That's how you become a true beacon. That's how you become a real beacon. When you can sit there and go amongst the different groups of people, or the different levels, if you want to say, of people, and be able to entertain them and talk to them on the level they're at. And they know there's something different about you. They know there's something peculiar about you. There's something mystical about you. And they can't quite put their fingers on it. How is it that this man can talk about God and cuss you out at the same fucking time? How is it that this man can talk about the scriptures and talk about hope and love and use profanity and wear crystals? Because this man don't give a fuck about your fucking rules. This man don't give a fuck about the boxes y'all get stuck in. This man don't give a fuck about your religious beliefs. We have to grow up. We have to grow up. It's okay. You're a human being. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. Don't get so fucking spiritual you forget about your human experience. That's the whole reason why your ass came here. To have this human experience and to grow and develop and become a beacon of hope and love. To show other human beings how to live a peaceful life, how to live a loving life, how to live a fruitful life. Take the mask off. Stop hiding behind your fucking religious beliefs. You're walking around in fucking suits and all this other shit, but you too spiritual man, she's a beautiful young lady. Man, he's an attractive young man. Man, you too spiritual for that shit. You can't even appreciate the fact that, man, God put a whole bunch of motherfuckers on this planet that look good. Don't mean you got to be interested in having sex with them. Just because you're able to be honest and say, damn, she look nice. She's a beautiful young lady. Don't mean I want to fuck her. Man, she's a beautiful young lady. Don't mean I'm going to give up my queen for her. When are you going to grow up? See, we so fucking spiritual. You act like you can't say something nice about somebody else. You act like you can't compliment somebody else. You act like you can't appreciate nobody else unless they live just like you do, walk like you, talk like you, and believe the bullshit you believe. I'm not that motherfucker. I'm not gonna ever be that motherfucker again. And I don't give a damn who like it and who don't like it. It's a trip, Paul. We as human beings think we could put God in a fucking box. You can only worship God this way. You can only talk about God this way. You can only love God this way. You can only serve God this way. Who the fuck made you more powerful than God? Who the fuck gave you the authority to give the world? How do I say this? Who gave you the fucking authority to dictate policy to the fucking world and how they're supposed to worship God? How they're supposed to live a godly life? How they're supposed to be a beacon of hope and love for God? Who gave you the fucking authority to dictate whether somebody's a man or woman of God or not? Just because of how they talk. Take the box. Take the mask off. Take the mask off. Take the religious bullshit off. Take the super spiritual bullshit off. It's arrogance. It's pride. It's ignorance. It's ignorance. Man, we have to grow up. We have to grow up. There's 8 billion people on this planet. And it's a trip. God gave every one of us our own unique fingerprints. How can a God that powerful give us our own unique set of fingerprints? And then dictate that all 8 billion people worship him and serve him and live for him the exact same way. 8 billion people on the planet with their own unique identifiable fingerprints and their own unique way of worshiping and serving God. But see, the religious folk can't handle that. The self-righteous motherfuckers can't handle that. Because they want everybody to be this fucking cookie cutter fucking Christian. They want everybody to walk and talk like this. And you ain't a man of God if you don't. We gotta grow up. We gotta stop trying to fit into their fucking rules and regulations. We gotta stop trying to fit into their fucking box. We gotta stop trying to fit into their fucking ignorant ass fucking stereotypes of what a man and woman of God is. what a beacon of hope really is. Jesus didn't come and fit none of the fucking stereotypes. Jesus didn't come and fit none of the fucking rules and expectations of the other fucking religious people. When are we going to grow up and see Jesus for who he really is? Jesus, Joshua, whatever you want to call him. He was an example to us. It's true. All these people talking about Jesus, but ain't nobody living like Jesus. How the fuck that happen? How the fuck that work? Make that shit make sense. Make that make sense. We have to grow up. We have to learn to be comfortable in our own skin. And if the truth be told, that's why we get so fucking religious. That's why we get so fucking narcissistic and arrogant and self-righteous. Because the truth is, we're really not comfortable in our own skin. And because we're not comfortable in our own skin, we don't want to see other people comfortable in their own skin. Because we're really not comfortable in our own skin, we don't want to see other people worshiping Jesus, God, or whatever, a different way than we do. Because to us, it's an indictment on how we worship, how we serve. Because the truth is, if you were comfortable in your own skin, you wouldn't give a fuck what anybody else thought. You wouldn't give a fuck how anybody else lived their life, how they worship God. It wouldn't matter to you. We have to grow up. Man, take off the mask. Take off the mask. That's the only way that you can truly become free. That's the only way that you can become a beacon of hope and love. I love you guys. Peace.